Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to access the Salinas Valley Promise Program application and how to submit it. So first we're going to start with finding the application, and in order to do that you can go ahead and type hartnell.edu/promise in your search bar and then go ahead and click enter. And that will take you directly to our website. Once you're here, you're going to go all the way down and you're going to see some information about our application. So it is now open for the year 2022 to 2023, and our deadline for this application is by the pledge registration deadline, which is in April 2022. The exact date is not yet set, but we will update it here on our website when we do determine that. So once we're here, we're going to go ahead and click apply here. And then you're going to go ahead and log in. If you have not submitted a CCC application, then you're not going to be able to log in. Once you have already applied to Hartnell, you will receive your PAWS ID, which is your student ID, and you should have your login for this application. If you've never logged into PAWS, then your login would be your student ID and your password would be your full birth date. So if you're born in January 19, 2005, you would put 01192005 as your password. So we're going to go ahead and log in. And once you're logged in, before you start the application, you will see some eligibility requirements. So 1 to 3 will be requirements that you need to have fulfilled prior to applying to this application. The first one is graduating from a local high school or adult school. And if you're currently a senior in high school, that means that you are planning on graduating prior to starting in the fall of 2022. The second one is for this to be your first time as a college student. However, there are exemptions. If you're a high school student and you have done concurrent enrollment, meaning that you've taken 1 or 2 classes while you're in high school, that means that you are still eligible to apply to this program. The third one is that you have to be a California resident or qualify for non-resident tuition. Once you have fulfilled all of those requirements, steps 4, 5, and 6 will be requirements that you need to fulfill once you submit your Salinas Valley Promise application. Steps 7, 8, or 9 will be steps that you need to fulfill once you do get accepted into the program. Once you read through the requirements, you're going to go ahead and proceed to step 1 of the application. In step 1, you will need to fill out every single question that's on this page. Your student ID, first name, last name, and student email address should already be filled out. You're going to go ahead and answer every single question, and in order to be eligible to apply to this program, you need to answer yes to graduating from a California high school or adult school. You have to select the high school that you attended, and then you have to say yes that this is your first time graduating from a high school and this will be your first time in college. If that does not apply to you and this is not your first time going into college as a full-time student, then you are not eligible to continue on with this application. For your FAFSA or DREAM Act application, some students might still not have this application done prior to doing this application. This is okay, and you can still continue on with the application. However, you do need to submit this FAFSA or DREAM Act application prior to the March 2nd deadline. For students that have already submitted a FAFSA or DREAM Act or are planning on submitting the FAFSA or DREAM Act application, It is required that you put Hartnell College as one of the schools in your financial aid application. If you fail to do this, then the Admissions and Records Office will not be able to receive your FAFSA or DREAM Act application, and we will not be able to accept you. Next, as a program recipient, you will have the option to choose between a laptop or a book voucher. Here you can choose whichever one you would like. And for the next question, it asks if this is going to be your first or second year at Hartnell College. In order to be eligible for the program, this should be your first year as a full-time college student at Hartnell College. You can agree to receive text messages. However, if you do not want to receive text messages, you still are required to input your phone number. And then confirm that it is your current phone number. And then you're going to be able to proceed to step 2. In step 2, you're going to review your information and make sure that you answered every single question. Once you have reviewed your information, you're going to go ahead and acknowledge that. And afterwards, you're going to click to submit and confirm. Once you have submitted it and confirmed it, you will receive an email confirmation to your student Hartnell email address saying that you submitted the Salinas Valley Promise Program application for the year 2022 to 2023. Once you are done submitting it, you can go back and log out, and at any point, if you have forgotten which steps you need to fulfill once you have already submitted the application, you can go ahead and log in again into this application, and the requirements will be here listed for you. Thank you.